Hey, good morning, everybody. Steve Caton here from Alteza, coming to you from the beautiful Colorado Springs with the majestic Pikes Peak in the background here, and my trusty dog, Champ. So we're out for a walk this morning, and I was just thinking about the phenomenon of the flywheel when it comes to sales. One of the things that I've learned over the years, and it's been a lot of years, is that sales performance is like a flywheel. And so a flywheel, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, there is a heavy, very dense metal that is used to power engines a lot of times. And it is the thing about a flywheel is that it takes a lot of pressure, a lot of energy to get it moving. But then once it's moving, because of its weight and the momentum, it works for you. So that flywheel kind of carries its momentum as you go because of the weight of the flywheel. However, if you take the pressure or the energy off the flywheel, while it will continue to turn for a while, it will eventually slow down. And then if you don't continue to apply energy to it, it will slow down to the point that you've got to exert a lot of energy once again to get it moving. So why does this matter? How does this apply to sales? Well, sales works in the same fashion. So when you're first getting your business started, as a business owner, an entrepreneur, the amount of effort you have to apply to get sales moving is significant. But once you get it moving and you've got all those mechanisms in place of your sales operating system, you're getting referrals, you've got leads coming in on a regular basis, then it begins to act like a flywheel. In other words, it's got some inertia, it's moving, and it's got momentum, and it's helping you out, and it continues to do that. However, if you take your foot off the gas, it is going to slow down. And if you let it slow down too much, then you're going to be back in that situation where you've got to put a lot of effort and a lot of energy to get it going again. This is a mistake, unfortunately, that I see a lot of businesses make, especially when the economy begins to slow down, as it is right now. So there's a lot of temptation when things begin to slow down to take the foot off the gas of marketing and sales. And I just want to tell you, do not make that mistake. It is the worst thing you can do as a business owner if things are getting tight, if revenue is starting to wane a little bit, or leads are starting to wane a little bit. The last thing you want to do is take your foot off the gas. You don't want to do it when things are going well, too. I've seen that happen, too, where companies are like, man, things are awesome. We don't need to spend so much money on marketing anymore. And maybe we can let some salespeople go. It is absolutely the worst mistake you can make, because here's why. If you do it, that momentum is going to begin to slow down. And then eventually you're going to have to apply twice as much effort to that sales flywheel to get it moving again. So I encourage you right now, it might be tempting to think about spending less money on marketing. It might be tempting to think about letting salespeople go or not even hiring them. And I want to tell you, do not make that mistake. When times get tough, that is the time to double down on your sales and double down on your marketing. You will not regret it if you do it. You will regret it if you don't. And so that's the message I wanted to share with you this morning. And it bears mentioning that that's one of the huge advantages of Alteza, is that we can allow you to keep your sales engine running for a fraction of the cost that you would spend on a typical full-time employee. So if you're worried about it, if you're worried about cash flow, but you want to keep sales moving forward, give us a call. That's exactly what we're here to help you do. So thanks for listening. I hope this has been helpful.